Oh, come on. Can you quit being creepy like this? So anyway, welcome back. This is Knock Knock. You have 2 beds? He just swaps between them, depending on the segment for some reason. It's really hard to tell. Someone's a little hesitant. Just so you know, as you saw, if you go back to 0 on the time, it resets the day. That's the only consequence for right now. I have a feeling we saw the gallows. Sorry, it's just a noose. The gallows is the whole set. Okay, fine, there's nothing in this room. You did say you cleaned it up. Shouldn't there be something in here, though? So basically you're suggesting that you are literally imagining things into existence. How is this even... For all I know, it's just a new way to look at the world. He doesn't imagine very cheerful stuff, either. You were. That's some Shabnak type stuff you're dealing with right now. Ooh, hell. New. There we go. I got the controls down. So, monsters. What are they doing here? Not sure. But they come in different forms. Some of them, the straitjacket fellows, will wander. And they'll wander a bunch. I'm not sure if they can transport between floors. Some can, which is great. There's some monsters that you will see that will just stand in place, which is cool. Not the biggest problem there, right? So you say. I'd like it to be that way too, honestly, but I...
Don't do this.
Oh, frick. Where's that coming from, though?
Wait.
I hear the whispering. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, frick. Let's get some time on the clock. There aren't a lot of types of monsters to start off. It's... Obviously, it gets easier to harder, as you might imagine. There's one.
Right then.
I don't know how much you can keep fooling yourself here, buddy. More stuff. That's good. Remembering's good. Nope, we're leaving.
It knows where you are. Wait there.
Monsters are all just figments of your imagination. How Then give me something to hide behind, please, sir. How do they keep talking to you?
You thought about it. Right then?
You have a weird life.
It knows
Oh,
where you
frickety
are.
frick. Oh, I lost a lot of time. So you know, the time you lose increases as the game goes on. You know. I'll admit, I'll have to get back to you on what the frick the giant eye was. It's peering all over the place, because you saw the straitjacket chick that came through. I call her chick only because
Wait.
of the voices. Did you add that little pot to this room? You're not very productive, are you?
No need.
So I remember saying the last time that, like, you aren't supposed to go up to the areas with the giant eye breaches, because that is where the monsters spawn, but the thing is, they keep spawning.
Is there anybody home? Anyone at all?
Now I know what that is. That is them looking for you. Little do you know that it's basically a game of chance.
Don't do this.
I will do this. Who was that? Oh boy.
Are you afraid?
I have to play this game again. Basically, the odds of you hiding successfully are not 100%. Uh-huh, see? I don't exactly know how the actual odds are calculated in this game, but yeah, it doesn't make for the most comforting experience. Yes! No! There we go. I have to stand slightly away from the ladder so I don't climb the frickin' ladder. So the reason the monsters keep coming out is because the breach is open, but you can't close the breach unless you're at the eye. And the monsters are 100% chance on the floor with the eye. So, ha! There's a breach. Let's fix it. I do lose a little bit of health, I can call it, time, whatever you want to. There's nothing else in the basement, is there? There are a lot of dark rooms still. Oh. You can remember something else? You remember things when you want to, and I don't know when that is. I can't tell you if there's a really good way to figure out when the clocks are going to show up, because that would basically be that is the best way to win and move forward. It's just happens when it feels like it. Obviously, as you can see, the more that you can turn on the lights, remember something, the more likely you can find something to actually hide behind. What is this? Oh no. Looks like someone got freaking locked up in here. Oh no.
Small, red, spoon.
I'm curious, but I don't know exactly if there's... Oh my gosh, time goes backwards when you're hiding. This was the breach.
You are missing the point.
Bad.
Wait. Be still.
Pretty much anything that's part of the background could theoretically be a hiding spot. It's worth trying. Some of it doesn't light up as you would think it might. Clock, 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 clock. Come on.
Hey, you.
You effing kidding me?
It knows where you are.
Thank you?
Breathe.
Should have just taken the risk and gone over there.
It knows where you are.
You kidding me?
Aketul, hello, bigekitsu, aketul.
Now that I'm just back to walking around trying to redo all my work, this might be a good time to go over in more detail what the monsters slash guess. Well, what you can expect to see beyond what you've seen already. The first guests that you encounter and you see most often are hiding guests that basically look like humanoid creatures with white robes and a box over their heads. Sometimes they show up in the house, they don't come after you, they just stand still. Most of the time they're in the forest.
Ele, jika lala tarkutu pada, lebih biberle, jatuh tuh, armu, amle, ilos, mereka bebedet, bigekitsu, Elepenite, Florida, Aketul, Elepenite, Lebobo, Armu.
The hell? Can't say I know what the frick that was. It was a tumbleweed? Could have been worse. Hallucinations are just gonna kind of keep showing up. And yeah, it's hard to point them all out just because who knows what's real and not.
Is there anybody home? Anyone at all?
Please stop with the Laurie Anderson speak. This is just gonna drive me insane. Oh no. No. Sit here and remember something.
Listen.
that a new monster?
Don't do this.
Yes, it is. Oh, those are the faster
I'll
ones.
be quick.
Happens to be the third monster that shows up. It's just a weird ghost type creature. Pretty straightforward. It can go through walls,
And right then,
so that kind of sucks. Definitely quicker than the straitjacket one.
wait. Be still.
Are you kidding me?
This is the wrong house.
Knocked out by the ghost this time, but yeah, see down there. You usually see the straitjacket ghosts more. And if you hadn't noticed, it's basically just a straitjacket with one leg and a wheel? And also no head. Literally none of the creatures that we see so far have heads. This is the room with the breach. Okay. So, there are two goals. One, you kind of have to avoid where the monsters go, which is near the breach.
Listen.
But you also have to close the breaches. So... It's a long-winded strategy. Definitely makes this game not easy.
I don't like it here.
Oh.
It knows where you are.
Again? Oh, frick, I'm getting a heart attack now.
Just when you thought about it, it came. Do not. It knows where you are.
You can avoid stuff like that happen.
Hey!
So, as you noticed, hey, there was a guy up here. Why? Because the frickin' room in a breach again.
Don't do this.
Is this girl the same one I've been chasing this whole time?
Don't think about scary things.
You are kidding me. Oh, crap, though.
You thought about it. And right then, it was inside.
Here's the thing, they can't touch you when they're on the ladder, so... At least these guys can't. You've seen... Okay. Ghost guys are obviously the quickest ghosts we have so far. No. not doing well right now, but this game has a pretty steep learning curve. This game is just trying to be very forgiving now that I'm doing very bad at it. Oh. No. Okay, we haven't even seen the third type of seeking guest. I think fourth total type. And that's even faster than the ghosts. And those can climb ladders. We may see one later. It's gonna be a little bit. They're actually more human than anything else, but they walk on their hands. And it's creepy. That's about as far as I can go right now. There are various other types of guests that really don't take these normal forms, but you'll still notice something weird going on. These will include like moving beds, floating candles. There are definitely some times where you're going to see yourself. Just doppelganger type creatures, basically. Get the invisible creatures. They'll leave like handprints on the walls, so you know that there's like at least something in the room, but those things can hurt too. Yeah. The ease at which that could come back scares the heck out of me.
Did you forget to hide?
I didn't forget to hide.
You thought about it, and now.
Oh gosh.
Why be so afraid of me?
Wait. Be still.
And that's how easy it can be. I am playing this game alone. Get up. Oh, ooh, these are different instructions. Get up 3 hours before sunrise. Say this to yourself 3 times. I didn't forget anything. Walk through your darkened house and turn on the light in each room. Go back to the room you started in. Close your eyes. Try to focus on the first thing that comes to mind. If you imagine a face, that being will come to live in your home. I feel like this is some kind of This is related to some past event, isn't it? This is some memory we don't want to remember, but we have to. It's happening. It's happening! Okay. Let's go back outside. Brief break.